Welcome to the Lifestyle Medicine Update. I'm Dr. James Meschino. For many years I've watched the media report the findings of studies suggesting that taking vitamin and mineral supplements have no positive effect on health or the prevention and management of various health conditions. For some reason, they tend to ignore the many highly impressive studies that show the exact opposite, which can leave the impression that the supplement industry is just some kind of giant scam. But this simply is not the case. When you look at the vitamin and mineral intake levels across the population, it stands to reason that just the use of a daily multiple vitamin and mineral supplement is bound to be helpful for most people. Consider the latest findings from the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, which showed that most adults do not ingest the recommended amounts of many vitamins and minerals from the consumption of food and beverages alone. The survey showed that 94.3% of the U.S. population do not meet the daily requirement for vitamin D, 88.5% for vitamin E, 52.2% for magnesium, 44.1% for calcium, 43% for vitamin A, and 38.9% for vitamin C. For the nutrients in which a requirement has not been firmly set, 100% of the population had intakes lower than the adequate intake for potassium, 91.7% for choline. Choline is a very important nutrient for brain function and memory, and 66.9% for vitamin K. And the prevalence of inadequacies was also shown for all the B vitamins, vitamin B1, B2, B3, B6, B12, pantothenic acid, folic acid, and biotin, and several minerals including copper, iron, phosphorus, selenium, sodium, and zinc. Most people just aren't getting the nutrients that the body needs every day from food alone. It's that simple. All of these nutrients play critically important roles in the function of most tissues in the body, including the brain. Hence the findings from the Cosmos Mind study published on Medscape on January 10, 2022, which comes as no surprise to me and other people in the world of nutritional medicine that these findings would reveal themselves this way. The study showed that taking a daily multiple vitamin supplement for 3 years is associated with a 60% slowing of cognitive aging, with the effects especially pronounced in patients with cardiovascular disease. People with cardiovascular disease tend to move quickly closer to dementia and Alzheimer's disease than almost anybody else, maybe diabetics as well. So these findings were presented at the 14th Clinical Trials of Alzheimer's Disease Conference. The Cosmos Mind study included almost 2,300 adults. They were age 65 and older who did not have dementia at the beginning of the study and who underwent cognitive testing at the beginning of the study and then annually for the next 3 years. The average age at the start of the study was 73 years old, and about 40% were men and 60% were women. The group given the multiple vitamin and mineral versus the placebo group, or another group that was given 500 milligrams of cocoa flavonoids. You see these studies where they suggest that taking chocolate with cocoa flavonoids could be helpful for the brain. This study showed that it did nothing. So the group that was given the multiple vitamin mineral versus the placebo group, or the group given 500 milligrams of cocoa flavonoids, showed improved global cognitive function, executive function, and memory over the course of the 3 years. All of these things improved as they got older, including subjects that had a history of cardiovascular disease. Dr. Laura Baker, who's a lead study researcher, stated, "We see a positive effect of multivitamins for the active group," that means the group given the vitamin and mineral supplement, relative to placebo, peaking at 2 years and then remaining stable. So in the first 2 years, they got a tremendous or significant improvement in memory function, executive function, and cognitive function, and then it remained stable after that. She went on to add, daily multiple vitamin and mineral supplementation appears to slow cognitive aging by 60% or by 1.8 years. They don't have drugs that can slow cognitive aging by 60% yet. Vitamins and minerals can do it naturally with no side effects. She concluded by stating, "Our study provides new evidence that daily multiple vitamin supplementation may benefit cognitive function in older women and men, and the multivitamin effects may be more pronounced in participants with cardiovascular disease who are at extremely high risk for dementias." In my view, this study lends additional support to considering the use of a full-spectrum multiple vitamin and mineral supplement for most adults. Slowing your brain aging as you get older by 60% is quite a remarkable outcome that we should all take quite seriously. So I've included the references for this information in the text below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.